Hi guys, and welcome to another video with me, Laurie from Lemon Yoga. Happy New Year! It's a brand new year, a brand new start, 2023. And we're here to ground into ourselves, to ground into the new year, and let go of all that 2022 offered us. So let's take a moment to come down onto our mats and connect to our breath. Bring one hand onto your heart space as you take a really big breath in. And then open the mouth and let the air out as you exhale. And this is just a really nice way to begin to ground into our practice today. With each exhale, I want you to visualize letting go of something. Anything that comes into your mind, anything that you know you could let go of and leave behind in 2022. Take one more exhale before dropping your chin to your chest and starting to roll your head from side to side. And if you're still thinking of things that you need to let go of, then keep going with that practice. Keep focusing on releasing. And with every head roll, you're letting go of something else in the body. And when you're ready, bring the head back through center. We'll reach the left arm all the way up and over as we breathe some new space into the side of the body. So I want you to focus on taking really big, beautiful breaths in and out. And we'll release and we'll go the other way. The right arm will sweep up and over into a nice big side bend. And the same thing, let's welcome that new energy into the body, new space in the body as we take a deep breath in and out. All right, release. Take 3 arm circles through center, so reaching the arms up and overhead, letting hands meet and bringing them down through to your heart space. Just gathering new energy and then drawing that new energy down to your heart space. And that's it. And then just shake it out. Shake your hands, shake your body, shake out all that you need to release right here on your mat. We're not holding on to it anymore. You're letting it all go. It's okay. You can look totally crazy as you do this. And then when you've had enough of shaking, come on round, find all fours and move through cat-cow in your own time, just releasing through the spine. And this is a really nice way to clear energy blocks in the body. So moving through as many of these as you need to. You can even pause the video and spend a bit longer here in cat-cow if that's what your body is craving today. All right, if you're ready, let's press back into downward facing dog so we can get a nice full body stretch. Pedal those feet to add some warmth through the back of the legs. Keep lifting your hips high. And then move through some rolls through to plank. And then pull the body back into downward facing dog. Move as slowly or as quickly as you'd like with this. Brace the core each time you come through. And let's just build some fire, some heat in the body now. As we begin to shift that old stagnant energy. Your right leg's going to lift high, bend through the knee to open the hip, and then lift the leg back high towards the ceiling. When you're ready, we'll bring that right leg through, side of the leg lands down, and we'll find our pigeon pose. Pigeon pose is all about letting go through the hips. So when you're ready, take a nice big fold down towards the ground and just let yourself melt. We hold a lot of tension in our hips. We hold a lot of emotions in our hips. So of course, if we're doing a grounding practice, a really nice place to open and ground into is our hips. So just focus on some really deep breaths here. Focus on finding some softness. What does it mean to you to just let go? When you're ready, we'll start to wiggle our way out of our pigeon pose into downward facing so we can repeat on the other side. So the left leg lifting, the knee is bent to begin. We'll then straighten through the back of the leg. And then bring the leg through, side of the leg landing down. Set yourself up for pigeon, and when you're ready, take the fold down towards the mat. Big breaths, that deep focus on letting go through the whole body, through the mind, releasing whatever it is you need to release right here on the mat. Stay with your breath. And when you're ready, begin to make your way out of pigeon pose. Move back through downward facing dog, lifting the hips high, heels pressing low. We'll roll the body forwards, move through chaturanga, press to the palms, rise into up dog, opening through your heart space, through the throat chakra. And take it all the way back into downward facing. All right, from here, let's take that left leg up through three-legged dog. Your left foot's going to step through, your right foot pivots to the ground, and we'll rise on up into warrior one. So keep those hips square towards the front of the mat. Really ground through both feet, let them press towards the floor. And keep lifting and opening through your heart space as you reach the arms behind you. Interlace the fingers and then pull the whole body forwards and down as the arms reach high. Our humble warrior. This pose is all about surrendering and letting go. It's the perfect pose to practice for the new year. So you're letting go here of the old and you're welcoming the new. All right, let's rise on up. We'll find Trikonasana here, reaching the right arm up high, lengthening out through the side of the body. And then moving into a balance, shift that weight forwards, begin to float your back leg, that right leg away from the ground. Try and keep your bottom hand floating just away from the floor, but if you need to, touch fingers down or even grab a block. And just hold it here, find your float in floating half moon. Let the body be open. Welcome that new energy in. Touch it down, rise through center into a runner's lunge. Reaching both arms up high. Big exhale, come all the way down, press it back, downward facing dog. Moving through a vinyasa, roll the body through. Come on down through chaturanga. Rise on up, upward facing dog, open through your heart space. Take it all the way back, downward facing. Hold it there. Okay, the right leg lifting, three-legged dog. Let's do all of that on the other side. Right leg steps through, the left foot can pivot down. Rise on up, find your warrior one, lift your heart space. Big breath in, and as you exhale, you're reaching the arms behind. Interlace the fingers as you pull the body forwards into our humble warrior, arms reaching towards the ceiling. Let the crown of the head drop. Take a moment here to surrender to the pose, to let go, and then welcome that new, fresh energy of the new year into the body. Start to breathe in all that you hope this year to be. And let's start to bring into our minds some intentions we may have for the year ahead. Let's open on into Trikonasana now, reaching the top arm high. Keep finding that length through the sides of the body. And then into our floating half moon, shift the weight into that right leg so the left leg can lift away from the ground. Try and lift your left arm high. Try and stack the shoulders, opening through the side of the body. And just let yourself float. Breathe. And when you're ready, land it down. Move through center through runner's lunge, lifting your heart space high. One more breath in before releasing down to the ground. Press it back, downward facing dog. And we move through a vinyasa, roll forwards, come on down, rise on up into up dog. All the way back into downward facing, and then melt the body into a child's pose, reaching the arms long. You can take that left arm under the right and just let the side of the head melt towards the ground. Think about one intention that you want for the year ahead. One thing that you'd really like this year to bring you, or you'd like to focus on this year. Bring your hands together into prayer at your heart space and press the torso away from the ground. Keep repeating that intention to yourself in your mind. All right, let's release. Unwind, we'll go the other way. So wrapping one arm under, letting the side of the head connect to the floor and just letting yourself melt. And thinking of your next intention for the year ahead now. Bring those hands to your heart space and press the torso away. Hold that intention in your mind. And if you believe in signs, it's exactly 2023 as I record this voiceover. As we're in this pose together, it's 2023 on the clock. All right, come on out, come to seated. And we're going to move into a side stretch. So the left leg is out long and you're going to reach your right arm up and over, breathing space all the way through the right side of the body. Stay with your breath. Let yourself feel soft and relaxed here. Exhale to release. Move back through center and we'll just switch sides. So the right leg's out long now, left leg in, and we'll reach the left arm up and over. Moving through a beautiful side stretch, breathing lots of space into the side of the body and really focusing on finding softness now. Our intentions are set. We know what they are. We've held them in our minds. So now we can just relax into the practice and trust that we've put the message out there. Trust that those intentions are coming to us. When you're ready, rise on up, bring the soles of the feet together as you find Baddha Konasana. Knees falling wide, sit tall, or take a gentle fold down towards the ground. Let yourself be soft here, sit bones heavy, Hips are open and relaxed. Rise on up. Bring those knees in and then lower yourselves down onto your backs. And as you do that, bring your knees to chest. Gently rock the body from side to side. Giving yourself a lovely little massage before dropping the knees to one side. Reach your opposite arm away and look away from the midline of the body. Just let yourself relax. Twists are a great place to relax and let go. So that's all you need to do here. Stay with your breath. Stay soft. And release to take the knees all the way over to the other side now. And just turn your head as you look the other way. Let the legs fall heavy. Let yourself unwind here. Let yourself unwind into the new year. So you're starting the new year from this place of total relaxation, of total trust. It's also really nice to focus on taking really deep breaths in and out here as we move through these final poses of our practice together. When you're ready, release through center. Give yourself one more hug as you bring those knees into chest. Gently rock the body from side to side. And then moving for a moment into Shavasana, lying in a position that's comfortable for you. The hands onto the body, connecting to the breath. Exhaling the old, inhaling the new. Exhaling the old and inhaling the new. And remember, you can stay here as long as you need. You can pause the video and take yourself into a full deep relaxation here. I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you so much for joining me for today's New Year yoga practice. I really hope you've enjoyed this flow and you've set yourself some great intentions for the year ahead. Happy New Year. I hope 2023 brings you all your heart desires. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice, and hit subscribe before you leave today to join the Lemon Yoga family. Leave me a comment, come and say hi, let me know how you got on today, and if you're willing to, please share your intentions. I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.